Hey, what's up, you guys? So, this vlog is going up a little bit late. I apologize. Normally, I'm a Tuesday vlog girly. That's my posting schedule. I made it myself, so I should be able to follow it. I just had like an insanely busy week this week, so let's get into it, and then I will share some of the stuff that I recorded before I'm filming this. So currently today it's Saturday, August 16th, and I filmed most of the footage that you're gonna see in this vlog on, I believe, Saturday or Sunday last week. And let me just, okay. But yeah, I've had just a really busy week. I worked Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's my normal work schedule that I think I'm gonna kind of stick to. I've tried to work a few Saturday night shifts and it's just not for me. I'm 25 now. I've been dancing for 5 years. And for the first 4.5 years of my career, I was only working night shifts technically. I worked at clubs that normally opened at 8 and would close around 2 to 4 a.m. And that was my schedule, and I was nocturnal. And I slowly fell out of that, and I would just stop working for months at a time because it was just unsustainable. I don't know how girls in the nightlife industry do it. You have to take really good fucking care of yourself and sacrifice so many aspects of your life to be able to make that work. So kudos to all of you. And as I've gotten older, I almost feel like I've gotten more autistic, for lack of a better term. It really feels like my autism really set in as I got older. I think there's a lot of things contributing to that, a lot of stressors in my life, a lot of traumatic events that have occurred that really prevented my ability to mask thoroughly because I am so exhausted. It's very fatiguing. I don't have to explain how that works to you, but you understand that people with autism mask all the time when they're in public, and then imagine taking someone who's tired from doing that all day, especially someone who goes to the gym, and that's an environment where it's very much I am so normal. I'm so normal. I have to be normal. And then putting yourself in an environment where all eyes are on you, you have to entertain and talk to people that you don't necessarily like or would talk to outside of that environment, and there's loud noises, and there's lights, and there's a lot of people, and there's alcohol, and there's potentially and you have to just walk around through all of that. And I balanced it fine. I honestly made it through the first 3 years of my career completely sober. I wasn't drinking at work at all. And when I was when I was living in Cheyenne, I started working at a club that opened a bit earlier. It opened at 5, and they would have a 5 to 10 shift, and that was chef's kiss for me. But when I would work later, I started drinking at work, and I realized I couldn't make it through a shift without drinking. And then I just kind of stopped for a while, and then I moved to Omaha, and I went back to work. And those shifts were 6 to 12, which again wasn't great. And then on the weekends, I was working till 2, sometimes 4. And I burnt out so quickly. And then I took almost a whole year off, came back, found a place that has day shifts, and Jesus Christ, best thing that's ever happened to me. So I really need to just lean into being a day shift girly. I really was I'm gonna dip my toes in, try out night shifts. It's not for me. The last 3 night shifts I've worked, I think I only stayed for 1 full night shift out of the 4 night shifts I've tried to work. And to be fair, I'm trying to work night shifts on weekends. I could probably try and work a night shift on the weekdays, but I don't want to fuck up my week sleep schedule like that, you know? It's one thing to stay up super late on a Saturday and then be able to recover and sleep in on Sunday. It's another thing to stay up super late on a Wednesday and then have my Thursday be fucked up, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, so my new set schedule that I'm going to try and abide by is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I was very strict about that. I was I want to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days a week. Sounds not that much. It's a lot. I know I've talked about this before. But I ended up having a really cool customer come in on Wednesday, and he was well, I'm only in town today and tomorrow. I'd love to see you again. And I was okay, I'll come in on Thursday just for you. So I ended up working 4 days this week, and I'm just so exhausted. And I know the video needed to be posted on Tuesday, and it was a crazy time. So yeah, that's why the vlog is late. I appreciate you listening to me ramble. Hell yeah. All right, so enjoy these next few moments of me doing stuff throughout my week. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys at the end of the video. Okay, vibrating a little bit. Testing, guys, got a microphone. So this is a little test video. See how the sound sounds. I don't think the noise canceling is on. Now the noise canceling is on, so we're gonna see what the difference is. I'm gonna watch this back right now, and then you'll see what I decide is best. So I'm gonna go with noise canceling off. The noise canceled sounded like super like cracky. And I think it would be beneficial if I had like a lot of outside noise going on. But right now I've just got some laundry going and it's pretty quiet because I've got the door shut. So I think we're okay. Let's talk about this fucking microphone, shall we? I know that the only thing that I should really ever invest in is myself. But I really struggle to do that. I've always been so stingy. I mean, I've had phases where I've lived very exorbitantly and not beyond my means. I've always lived within my means, but I spoiled myself. I've outgrown that phase. Now I am very like, do I need that? And it's like milk, you know? The answer is yes, you do need that. But like the one thing you're always supposed to invest in is yourself and your business if you really want to succeed. And I've had these shitty little, let me grab them. These shitty little like $12 mics for as long as I can remember. These are the only microphones I've ever used, and I never even used them that often because they were so bad. But yeah, those microphones were terrible. I'm gonna keep them. I wonder if I ever make like gym content where I talk to people, which like I know I should, but it freaks me out. I'll probably bring those, but I also can just bring this. Look how nice this case is. I'm not sponsored or anything. I bought this with my own money. I just read a bunch of reviews on Amazon, and this was like the most highest rated microphone in my price range. It was still like $100 some, which probably isn't that crazy for a fucking microphone. I know that's probably like a good quality, like crazy quality microphone. I'm sure it could be like thousands of dollars. But for me, this is a huge deal. Like this is me investing in this dream. This is me investing in this channel. This is me investing in myself. So I don't know. It's like a big girl purchase. It kind of means a lot. And yeah, I hope it really improves the quality of these videos. I hope it makes it more easy to listen to. I hope that you can just put these on in the background sometimes and just let them play and let my voice soothe you. I've never been known to have a soothing voice, but if it does something for you, that's great. Today is Saturday, and I figured today would just be like a kind of like day in my lifestyle vlog, show you what like a typical Saturday looks like. I actually got enough sleep. For once. I haven't gotten a full night's rest since before the wedding. And I really thought that after the wedding, I would be able to just catch up on sleep. Nope, hasn't happened. I've been sleeping like shit. There's been a lot going on. Like my apartment, I was really excited about it because I thought it would be really quiet because it's like an old building and like the walls are like concrete. I can hear everything. And my upstairs neighbors are like a young couple with a newborn, and I can't get mad at them because it's a baby. And it's also been storming a lot. Like there's a bunch of trees that are down right now. It's very sad. Lots of, like we lost power. Big thunderstorm last night. But ASMR. That's probably terrible sounding. I don't want to listen to that. I might not even put that in the video. If it makes the final cut, I'm sorry. But yeah, I got enough sleep last night. I took a double dose of melatonin and I went to bed at like 11 and I woke up. I didn't set an alarm because I need to sleep in because I'm working tonight, which is very important because I go to work at 8:30. And I don't get home until 2. So I needed to sleep in desperately. I haven't had any caffeine yet. I will soon. But we're gonna take care of some plants and then we're gonna do some cleaning, and I'm just gonna take you through my day. And you guys can just see what a typical day in the life is like for me as a fitness influencer, midnight ballerina, girly pop, you know what I'm saying? We're doing chest today, chest and tries. It's gonna be crazy, brother. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be mad. And then there's like a fucking country show at the big arena in town, which is only like a few blocks away from the club. Like the big arena, Pinnacle Bank Arena, is in the Haymarket, and then the club is like also downtown, which is near the Haymarket. So I'm really hoping we get some fallout from that. Cowboys love me. I love cowboys. They're easy to work with, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm propagating some plants. So I'm gonna do this. Let's change their water. I've got a piece of my pothos and a piece of my monstera, and I'm gonna switch out their water real quick. Nice and clean. I need to find a way to make my tripod more stable so that when I like press the start button, I guess I could just wait. I could just be patient and wait for it to stop shaking instead of trying to yap immediately. But like everything I have to say is so important and I want to say it right away. I'm impatient. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around a little bit so that they aren't getting touched by the blinds. Slay. Okay, and next we are going to move on to my other plants. I can't show you them because they're right in front of an open window and I don't want you guys to know where I live, unfortunately. But you can be right here and you can watch as I do stuff. All right, so we've got 3 plants to water today. Not that bad. I'm gonna fill up my little, look at how cute, little elephant. Fill her up. And we're also gonna be neem oiling everybody today too, because I'm having so many gnats. Like, I don't understand where they're coming from. I am so annoyed. I've got 2 of these traps and like, it's pretty fucking full, but this has also been, there's one right here. Come here, I'm gonna stick you on here. Come here. I'm gonna get you. I fucking hate gnats, bro. Like, I don't know how I get so many fucking gnats. But I've got 2 of these little traps set up. I know I could probably change this, but this is like 2 months worth. The other one's way worse. But I neem oil every single time I water so that like there's never any just standing water. Like there's also neem oil on the water. And I don't know. The gnats just fuck with me. They fuck with me heavy. And I wish they didn't. I don't want them to fuck with me. So it's kind of hell, but whatever. They leave me alone for the most part. I need to take out the trash. Please ignore that. I'm gonna do that soon. Water. So I need to water 2 plants and then I have to fertilize a third. So I'm gonna water first. I'm gonna neem oil after I water. I have a full bottle of this too, because this one's basically empty. So I wonder if I can kind of show you without giving away too much. Okay. So this is my little rubber plant, my little baby rubber plant. I have a rubber tree and this little guy, and he does pretty good for himself. I'm gonna let this water just start to like soak in. That should be plenty. And I will neem oil once it's done absorbing. We have to go get my snake plant in the other room. So voila, there's gnats in here too. Great, fucking great. Okay, we're gonna come back and neem oil him because fucking gnats. All right, and then I'm gonna add a little bit, just like a hair of fertilizer to this. Once you start getting plants, you just like don't stop. But like, it's a lot of fucking work. People want to act like, oh, well, you just do a little bit of water, and if you get the house plants, they're really not that much maintenance. Shut up. You're fucking lying. Like, these are children. Like, you can't leave your house for more than like 4 days at a time, max. All right, and we're gonna get this guy nice and fertilized. I should probably like put a towel underneath it, but like, I don't really care. I've got nice little marble, what the fuck you call these? Windowsills? So for the most part, there is no like damage that can be done. I wish this was more like aerated. Can we do, yeah, there we go. Okay, neem oil sprayed. Let's add some over here. You guys are just doing errands with me right now. It's kind of fun. It's kind of nice to have someone to do errands with. If any of you have any tips on how to really get rid of fucking gnats, please let a girly know. Cause like genuinely, I'm doing everything I can. I was using like a natural like lemongrass gnat repellent for a while and it just didn't work. I haven't tried the sticky traps just cause like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of fucking work to put a bunch of tiny little sticky traps in all of my plants. But like if that's what really works, like if you're a plant person and you're like, that's really all there is, then just tell me that so I have to bite the bullet and just do it. Cause I will. I'm so sick of them. Oh shit. I really needed to put a towel under there. Guys, I may have made an oopsie. Oh, I'll put you down there. Okay, I made the mistake of being too confident and not using a towel, and I should have. So I will be fixing that right now. Oopsies. Sorry, plant. Crisis resolved. Let's do laundry. Plant stuff is finished. Now we're gonna fold some fucking clothes, and then I'm gonna like clean a little bit, and we can just like yap, you know? We can just yap. We can just get to know each other a little bit more. Doesn't that sound nice? Welcome to my bedroom. Let me fix the lighting situation. I don't think I've given you guys like a full-blown apartment tour since I've been here. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know if I've done that. Anyways, welcome to my bedroom. Still don't have any of my like art hung up. That's the only thing that hasn't been unpacked is like one cardboard box just full of art, which like I just keep putting off because I tried to like put push pins in the wall and these walls are literally like hard as fucking fuck. And I don't know if I'll even be able to hang anything up with nails. Because this place is so old. Like, I don't know what the fucking vibes are. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so far, so good. Besides the crying baby, I kind of fuck with this place. I fuck with Lincoln way more than Carney. Duh, we knew that. Look at all these new shorts I got also. These are my favorites. They're the Arola Influence collection. I think these are a 2.5 inch inseam. I wear a small. Literally my favorite gym shorts. I now have 6 pairs of them. Is that right? 7. I have 7 pairs of these. I have two light pink ones, these green ones, those blue ones, 2 pairs of black, and like a hot pink pair that I haven't worn yet. But I will wear them today. I'm looking forward to it. I also washed my fucking knee sleeves. Guys, here's a reminder. Wash your knee sleeves, because I know you haven't. in a long time, and they smell like ass. So do everyone and yourself a favor and clean them. I just put this one inside out. Yeah, so thank God for clean knee sleeves. Cute little matching set moment. Yeah, I'm just gonna fold all my laundry. Maybe I'll do I could do like a time lapse. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys like a little bit of behind the scenes stuff that I haven't shared anywhere else yet, but I am working with Rascal. Guys, I'm working with Rascal. I'm like, look at this. Look at the stuff they sent me. I cannot believe it. This is kind of like a dream come true. I love this brand. I've always loved this brand. I always thought that their clothes were so funny and that they had a good attitude about things, and they don't take themselves like embarrassingly seriously. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk shit on any other clothing brands, and I'm not going to, but sometimes things are very cringe when they're trying to be like super serious, and it's like, hey man, have you considered that we're all just a bunch of people that go to the gym? Like, we're not soldiers, we're not better than anyone else, we're literally just people. Like, we just work out. I keep fixing the camera because I don't like where it is. Lo siento. Try that. But like, seriously, oh my God, my vacuum is like eating the shit out of this tripod. I always have this tripod open. The legs are like all scratched. Fuck. Anyways, but like, we literally are just people that go to the gym. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't need to be that serious. If that's what works for you to motivate you, then yes, by all means, slay. But like, I feel like it's really intimidating to outsiders who like don't go to the gym to like see all these people that are like in balaclavas and like acting like they're going to war when they're just going to the gym. I don't know. I would think that looks a little bit silly, and it would kind of turn me off on the idea of just going to the gym, because I'd be like, well, do I have to take it this fucking seriously? Like, Jesus Christ, can't I just like work out? Anyways, so yeah, I'm really fucking excited. I can't wait to update you guys more about that as it unfolds. Yeah, truthfully, life is pretty good right now. Life is like kind of okay. I feel good. I'm being productive. Sometimes you don't have to be productive to be good at, you know, I hate the stressing productivity. That is a very capitalistic belief. Don't fall victim to that. But I feel like I've been on top of things, and I haven't been like letting shit slip through the cracks that like I have in the past. And that's very nice. Even though I've been exhausted all week, I finally caught up on sleep a little bit, so it's made a huge difference. But yeah, laundry is done. Let's just continue on with the day. Okay, real quick, I'm taking a pause to eat breakfast, which is just 75 grams of overnight oats with like 160 grams of skim milk and 2 scoops of Legion's Dutch chocolate whey protein powder, and then dash of cinnamon, dash of salt. And I started adding like a big scoop of peanut butter because I realized I wasn't eating any fat in the day at all until the evening, and my cognitive function is ass. Like, I have brain fog constantly, and I can't stay on task, and I feel drained, and most of that is just from not getting enough sleep. But I also was like, well, I'm not eating any fat in the morning, and fat is like so important for cognitive function, so I'm gonna start adding some fat into my breakfast and see if that makes a difference. So today is day 1 of eating some peanut butter with my oatmeal, and we're gonna see if it makes me feel less like a zombie. So it's like unironically a lot of work to remember to bring my microphone with me into every room when I'm vlogging. So this is just the phone volume or microphone or whatever. I dusted, I wiped down a bunch of mirrors and surfaces, and I did yoga, and now I'm gonna get dressed to go get a fun little drink and go on a walk and play Pokemon, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, and I will bring you guys with me, of course. I'll show you guys the fit. I've got my other new pair of shorts that I've never tried on, so I'm excited. Okay, these are the new shorts. They're very pink. This is a very old sports bra. It was white once upon a time, and now it is undeniably gray. That's okay though. Slay. We're gonna get the nastiest chest pump and the yummiest fun drink known to man. Well, hello, we're in my kitchen. Okay, so yesterday I was at Costco, and I always get dates because they're like one of my favorite things to like just shove in my mouth for fuel because they're just good carbs, right? And they taste good. But I saw these. I've only ever had Medjool. Is that what these are? Yeah, I've only ever had Medjool dates, but I saw these. They're Deglet Noor, and so I got them. I had one yesterday just as like a little snack. gonna have a couple more today and kind of give you guys a review. So far, they are a lot drier than a Medjool date. I think it's because they pit them, so they're already pre-pitted, but they're very dry. Like normally, I love dates because they kind of are like a caramel consistency. Like you rip them apart and they like melt in your mouth and they're very sticky and gooey. These are giving like golden raisin type vibes. So you can have 5 to 7 of these in a serving, and that's 110 calories. This tastes like something my mom used to make. Give me a second. This one's a little bit stickier. I like this more. This tastes like a Lara bar, if you've ever had a Lara bar. Those are mostly like a date base, so I'm assuming they use these dates to make them. This one is really sticky and good. My God, yay. Okay, this one's good. You can see that it's sticking to my fingers. That's a good fucking date. Slay. I feel like I could eat this whole bag, and that would be bad. I would not feel good. So, nice little pre-walk snack. Slay. It's a million fucking degrees outside, and I wore a t-shirt like a dumbass. But you can see there's all kinds of like tree branches everywhere. And I should have filmed the big ass broken tree. I'll get that when we go back. But it's pretty right now. But apparently it stormed like crazy. Absolutely crazy. What's this mean? No parking. Fun drink secured. I got a London Fog with skim. I forgot to get like a syrup in it, so it tastes very herbally, but like I'm kind of fucking with it. And look at these flowers. So pretty. We've got some kind of protest happening. I think this is like Ukrainian stuff. I don't know. It's red and not red. Jesus, it's yellow and blue. So I think that's the Ukraine. We'll see. And then there's people protesting at the Capitol as well. So go Nebraska. Look at this fucking tree. That's so sad. It had to be so old, and now it's just fucking dead. Goddamn. Crazy. Okay, a hot girl walk. It was not very long because, as you can see, it is very hot, literally and figuratively. So I'm just gonna go to the gym now and then hopefully get some more steps later. Hopefully it cools down. We'll see. I'll probably get hella steps at work tonight, so it doesn't even matter that much, truthfully, at the end of the day. And my laundry's done. Literally perfect timing. Guess who literally forgot that they were vlogging? I'm at work. I don't know if you can tell. I did a full face. I didn't film any of it. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for the music, so let's just like pretend you can't hear the background music. I'm gonna do this in like clips so that the background music isn't like in like succession, so it doesn't get flagged. But I went gym, did chest, shoulders, and triceps, and it was like the worst lift ever. I've had bad chest days for the last 5 days in a row. 5 days in a row? 5 weeks in a row. I haven't progressed at all. I think I'm just plateauing. But I'm also like on my period. I don't really get a normal period because I have an IUD, but it's like that part of my cycle where I'm supposed to be getting a period, and I feel like shit, and I felt like shit for the last 4 days, so it kind of makes sense. Hopefully tomorrow I wake up and feel great, but I'm probably gonna wake up and feel exhausted and hungover because I'm here till 2 a.m. It's 9:50 technically. I've made like $60. All of that is from stage, by the way, and it's fucking dead. But there is a show tonight, and we're hoping that we get crowds from after that, and I look so cute that like I feel like I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna poke my head out. There's people. I'm not spying. I just heard people come in, and I was like, I know, like he clocked me. I'm not gonna scare you. Okay, it's just 2 guys. But anyways, I look so good, so I'm gonna take a bunch of selfies, and then I'm gonna go and pretend I want to talk to people. I sucked at vlogging today, and I don't have my microphone. I could go get it, but it's 1 a.m. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm exhausted. And then I went to Walmart. Didn't vlog any of that, but I got some groceries. I got a bunch of beans. I'm gonna make cowboy caviar. Maybe I'll vlog that tomorrow. I'm gonna make a couple salads. I'm gonna do a Greek salad and a cowboy caviar. Throw that in the fucking vlog. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? Sunday reset, cook salads. Not cooking anything, I'm just chopping shit and putting it in a bowl. And I literally just got so overstimulated at work. I made it to like 11. I think it was like midnight when I left. I made it to like midnight, and I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And it's a good thing I left because I biked to work, and apparently it's gonna like hail really bad. Like right now we're in like a terrible thunderstorm warning, which after the storm last night, not surprising. So it's a really good thing I left early. Came home and I had a bag of this sleigh with some of these, my favorite snack of all time, and some noodles. It was gas. Have this and
now I'm gonna get in bed because Mama's tired. But hopefully tomorrow I will make some salads with you guys and be a better vlogger for you. I did not have a good day. I wanted to be super productive. I wanted to vlog a lot and I wanted to have a good lift and I wanted to make those salads today. And none of those things happened. So we'll just try again tomorrow, even though tomorrow is gonna have such a late start because I stayed up super late at work to make $60 because I gave half my money away to leave early. It didn't make that much money at all. I should have, I don't know, man. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. It's my fault. I could have pushed through. I could have stayed. I could have fucking toughed it out. I could have thugged it out. But I'm glad I didn't. I'm still gonna get to bed earlier than I would have, and I didn't get drunk. And that's huge.
What's up, crew? It's Sunday morning. The glare on my glasses is gonna drive me crazy, so for everybody's sake, we're keeping them up. I'm exhausted. I'm getting a phone call. Hold up. Okay, no longer getting a phone call. Using the new mic, slay. My dishwasher is running, so if you can hear it, I'm intrigued to see what it sounds like. Anyways, we're making cowboy caviar and then like a Greek bean salad. To start this process, I'm going to dice up all of these cherry tomatoes because there's tomatoes in the cowboy caviar and there's also tomatoes in the Greek salad. And I don't really fuck with normal tomatoes. I prefer a cherry tomato. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna take a long time and it's not gonna be a fun process, but you'll see the end result and it'll be worth it. That's my workstation. I have a very small kitchen. I am aware. You don't have to point it out to me. I know. Like, girl, I know. Okay, so for the cowboy caviar, I'm thinking I do these in fourths, which is going to take so much longer. But, like, it'll be so much more worth it. Because I don't want, like, big chunks of tomato in my cowboy caviar. I want, like, diced tomatoes in my cowboy caviar. And to get that size, we're gonna chop all of these into fourths. If I cut myself, I'm gonna cry. Already off to a great start. Okay, like I'm always so nervous about cutting myself when I chop. It makes me so nervous, bro. I was such a pussy when I worked in food service because I was like, oh my god, I don't want to cut myself. No, but we did have like a choppy thingy that like kind of helped. We got tomatoes and corn. Beans over here, drying off a little bit for the Greek salad. Onion coming up next. Right, so I'm still missing the avocados. Those are not in there yet because they're not ripe yet. But this is the base of our cowboy caviar, and then we'll add in some diced avocado and eat this with chips or just with a fork. It smells so fucking good. Slay. I'm gonna make the Greek salad later because I want to sit down and drink my coffee. Because it's like 11 and I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna have some coffee time myself right now. My dishwasher sounds like it's dying, but it's okay, I promise. I need to wash my hands, but my sink is full of dishes, and I don't want them to get fluffy because I'm going to use all of those dishes in the sink to make the other salad. So I need to go to the bathroom and wash my hands, but coffee first. I'm off the Fairlife, bro. I was spending like $5 on just like a teeny tiny thing of milk when you can just get this at Costco for like $3. And like it's basically the same thing. It's not the ultra filtered whatever, but like it's still skim milk, bro. So crazy. They want you to spend so much money to be healthy when it's really not that hard. This hits. It hits. It's now Tuesday again. We've made it an entire week. This is going live today though. So hi guys. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. August something, 18th, 19th, one of those days. Yeah, this was probably the most incoherent, messy vlog I've ever made. But isn't the audio quality nice? Isn't this kind of nice? I think... Okay, shoddy. Anyways, I think this will definitely contribute to the quality of the vlogs going forward, and they will be getting better. I know I've been saying that for a long time, but to be fair, I am still in like this weird transitional period where I've only been here for about a month and some change, and trying to figure out work, gym, life, balance, moving in. I have posters on the wall now. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you watching. This week, I will try and film something more coherent. I'm going to get my back tattooed again today, so stay tuned for updates there. But I appreciate you. Stay safe, drink water. Also, last thing, that was a fake out. I faked you out. You're looking at Rascal's newest athlete. Maybe not their newest at this point, but if in case you guys didn't know, I am now working with Rascal. If you don't know who they are, check them out. RASKOL. Super cool clothing company. You can use code Marcy. Get yourself some cute shorts, like Hoochie Daddy shorts, some jorts, some shirts. Go check them out. Let me know what you think. I don't know why I did the Hunger Game. Whatever. Goodbye.